Welcome back. So, coming hot off the update that just dropped, we have one of the most awaited pieces of content since the merge. The Assault Engineers are finally here. So, what are we getting with Reinforcements Received Assault Engineers? Well, it actually looks like it's a pretty decent update, or event, I guess. If you had Stalingrad access, in order to get the squads, you don't have to do anything. You can just wait, and within a week of the event ending, you will get the squads. In addition to that, if you did not have Stalingrad access, it's like any other event. So at day 6 and at day 10, you get your engineers. Germans and Soviets first, but wait, there's more. There is an incentive to actually do the event if you're somebody like me who had Stalingrad access. There are going to be 2 gold weapon orders, a gold soldier order, and a gold vehicle order, which is honestly amazing. The gold soldier's kind of whatever. The gold vehicle sometimes is nice, but getting 2 gold weapon orders, and then on top of that getting other gold orders, that's actually awesome. If they just gave me 2 gold weapon orders, I would have been happy. I don't care too much about the other gold orders, but when they're added on top of a gold weapon order, it's just icing on the cake. Darkflow decided to be very generous this time around, and I appreciate that. On top of that, we have the Engineer's Hammer. There will be one for each nation. I assume it's going to go in the same slot as your normal hammer, so I'll probably throw that on the squad leader. It looks cool. I like cosmetics. There's also appearance change orders, and there's a portrait. And all of those are pretty cool. I really like that they've been throwing appearance change orders at us lately. There's a ton of appearances that I would love to get, so that is very worthwhile to me. Now, let's look at the squads themselves. The USSR squad is a squad of assault engineers that wear body armor. It talks about how it will protect against shrapnel and bullets, but rifles will still be deadly. So I'm curious if that's going to be an enhanced version of what we already see. Because as it stands, most Soviet squads that have body armor have a small amount of resistance. So sometimes it'll take like an extra shot to kill them. I forgot what the exact number is. I think it's like 10% or something like that. You are, however, getting 6 engineers in the squad, which is really nice. Engineers have much higher value than, say, assaulters or riflemen. They're going to be able to build the full range of engineering structures, which will be really nice. And the thing is, having 6 of them means that, number 1, you have depth, so if some of them get killed, you can still build stuff. But number 2, you can order your squad to build things. Like, you can start a build, order the squad onto it, and then keep going towards your objective. Which is awesome. I love being able to do that. So, based on the pictures, it looks like the German squad has MKBs, and it looks like the Russian squad has Fedorovs. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. So, the German helmets are supposed to have the damage from headshots. So, that leads me to believe that the armor on the Soviets will actually be more effective than the normal armor that the Soviets can get. So that will be nice. This is looking like it's going to be the same as all the previous, well, all the recent events, in that you need 20,000 points every 2 days. And what I want to see is, what I'm really curious about, is if you can just swap out the weapons on them. It really isn't a huge issue if you can't. Let's see, you'll upgrade your army, unique, well-armed squads, rare weapons, yada yada yada. Yeah, I don't see anything specifically about whether or not they'll be able to change their weapons. They might come with the weapons that are pictured. The thing is, they don't actually discuss the weapons. Okay, let's see. Right here. Assault engineers are an excellent choice in any situation. They can build rally points, machine gun nests, keep the enemy at bay, yada yada yada. All members can use weapons classified as assault rifles. So, because they don't specifically state any assault rifle, my assumption, and, take this with a grain of salt, it could be wrong, but my assumption based off reading that is you'll be able to equip them with whatever primary you want to. But these guys look like they're going to come with MKBs, and these guys look like they're going to come with Fedorovs. And that's fine. Getting more Fedorovs, that's awesome. I already have a fat stack of MKBs and MP43s, and I've got a bunch of Sturmgewehrs. This is going to be a really good event, squad set. If you didn't have Stalingrad access, I highly recommend you actually do this event. These squads are going to be invaluable, especially at the lower BRs. If you can swap the weapons out, you'll be able to use them at low BR and at high BR, so they're a squad that you'll be able to carry through your entire life cycle of like unlocking a tech tree. If you're somebody who did have Stalingrad access, this is an event that you can take a break on. That being said, I think there is a lot of value in getting Day 6 and Day 10, even if you do already have Stalingrad access, because the gold orders, unless you don't care about gold weapons, but I do care about gold weapons, and having 2 more is kind of a big deal to me. But let me know what you think of them down below. I've been waiting for them for a while. I'm very excited for them. Let's check this out. There are a little bit of patch notes for today, so we can go through them here as well. So they added a button to disable the notifications for perk points. It's shown right there. The KV-1 ZIS-5 replaced the heat shells with APCR and added HE. That's really a shame. Heat shells are probably the best tank shells in the game. They're really good at just killing infantry, and most of the time at the BRs that they're placed, they do alright against the other tanks. Like, they don't have the best post-pen, but in my experience, they're the best anti-infantry shell in the game. And they do decently well shooting at tanks, so they're my favorite. They corrected the position of the pilot's right hand and yaks. They fixed the missing frontal turret armor on the Tiger H1. They fixed the explosives on the 250 kilo bombs for Japan. They fixed a bug where soldiers would get overpowered stats. I'm really curious what that was. They corrected the pilot's position. So most of this is just little tweaks here and there. Nothing super huge. The big news is the assault engineers. I'm very excited. The event has started today, so make sure you get out there and do it. As per usual, get out there, kick ass, take names, and win your games.